This I wanna nail sports to the bone. Top blogger, top YouTube channel. No matter which sports here, we got it covered. Subscribe and hit the notification bell.
Hey, what's up, Sports to the Bone family? Hope everybody is doing okay. So this one is a quick one, guys. I just decided I was gonna come on and just show some sort of appreciation, towards Evin Lewis for that incredible century that he made last night against the TKR, his home team at that. It was very good. It was a good watch. For those who missed the game, you definitely missed a treat. Evin Lewis was in full flow from pace to spin. Every bowler that came got dismissed. I must say, it was a very good innings, and I think the last century that he would have scored came all the way back in 2019, if I'm not mistaken. And before last night, he had 4 T20 centuries. So last night, one added to it would make that 5. And to get centuries in T20 cricket, it's not the easiest of thing. And funny enough, Evin Lewis is a man that we expect him to score more centuries. Here why? Because he gets a lot of 60s, 70s and get out. And when he get these 60s and 70s and get out, he's usually run about over number 12, 13, thereabouts. So if he's able to bat a little bit deeper, then, who to tell him might be able to get a couple more. Last night one was very good though. I think he got 102 of 52 deliveries. Everything that Pollard tried, every sort of trick in the book. Pollard bowled and over that went for, I think Evin Lewis took him for about 20. Yeah man, at one point in time, Lewis took Pollard for about 20. Every sort of thing that the Trinbago Knight Riders brought, Evin Lewis dealt with it. The only bowler that really survived was Sunil Narine. He went wicketless for his 4 overs, but they didn't score much off him. I doubt they got even 15 runs off Sunil Narine. So they played him well. And when I say played him well, they watched the deliveries. When it came down to his last over, they just made sure that they play him out and thing. But it was a good game. It was definitely a good game. It was Trinbago Knight Riders that batted first, and they got 159 for 7. Yeah man, they got 159 for 7. Janras Jagasar, he was very good. He got 3 for 32. You understand? So it was very good to see him out there. Another bowler that stood out in last night's game, Drakes. He got a couple of pelting, but he ended up with 3 wickets. I think he got 3 for 33 or something like that. So it was very good to see the youngsters chipping in and getting some wickets. Janras Jagasar and Drakes, getting some wickets. But as I said, guys, it was a good game. Trinbago, they batted first. Colin Monroe, he got in the 40s. Sunil Narine, he also got some runs. I think he got 33 off 18. Similar to Chris Gale's innings. Batting for the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots, Chris Gale, he got some runs. He got 35 off 18. So 2 batsmen really went out there and sort of teed off in a good way, separate and apart from Evin Lewis. Yeah man, Chris Gale, he got 35 off 18, while Sunil Narine was able to get 33 off the same 18. Yeah man. So it is a good look, my viewers and subscribers. We're boiling down now. The competition is boiling down. So I guess it's crunch time. We see people like Pooran start turn out. You understand? See Lewis turn out last night. So the top players, they usually shine very bright when we are going down to the semi-final, final stage of the thing. Yeah man, but all in all, it was a good victory. And I think they only lost 2 wickets. Yeah man, they only lost 2 wickets going in search of that. They ended up at 160 for 2. So they won quite easily. And one of the main reasons why I'm so impressed with this century is the fact that a couple seasons ago, I think it was Evin Lewis playing against the Barbados Tridents. That time Pollard was there, was the captain of Barbados Tridents, and he sort of did something and didn't allow Evin Lewis to get his century. I think he ended up on 97. So it was good. And in the post-match interview, Lewis actually remembered, because they were asking him about it, and he said, yeah man, it's still in the back of his mind. He remembered it very much. And the celebration was just wonderful. You know, when he got Anderson Phillips, was the bowler. Lewis was on 95. Anderson Phillips bowled a ball way down the leg side, and Phillips bowled a ball way down the leg side, and Lewis was able to just swivel on it and hit it for 6, and brought up his 100. You know, everything, you could just see the emotions pouring out. He just held his hand out, dropped the bat, dropped the helmet, everything, and just walk like this, you know, sort of showing who is boss. So it's always good when you get a good amount of success against your home team. I mean, he has been playing for the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots for years now, you know, sort of second home. But it's always good. It's always good to see players going out there, and you know, especially if your home franchise don't go all out to try and get you. You understand? When you go out and you're able to really do a thing, it's a good look. But with the T20 World Cup coming up, it's a good look to see that Evin Lewis is in form. You understand? I mean, this is a man that is always scoring runs. From time to time he might fail, but generally speaking, he scores runs when he plays his cricket. And he's not one of them that is usually in the media for any sort of what you'd call it now, cricket unrelated things. You know, seems like he's a man that just goes out there, get the job done, do what he's able to do for his team. And you know, with the T20 World Cup coming, I am hoping that Evin Lewis will be the talk of the town. Every bowler should be afraid of this man. I am telling you, whether it is spin, pace, every bowler should be afraid of this man. And usually playing going up against West Indies, bowlers will say, alright, we're gonna try some short balls. We might get this one with short ball, get this. But when it comes on to Lewis, this is a man that, you know, he would have proven time and time again that this short pitch bowling don't really work to him. No really work on him. I mean, if you have express pace, you might hurry him up, yes, just as though you can hurry up any other batsman, but he's a good all-round player. When it comes on to rotating the strike, you know, if things that going for him too well, then we are hoping that he'll be able to rotate the strike with whoever his partner is. We don't know if it's going to be Lendl Simmons. We don't know if it's going to be Chris Gale or even Andre Fletcher. Those are other openers that are there. So whoever it is that the selectors choose to go with, I am hoping that they will strike up a good partnership with Lewis, and you know, we will always be able to get a good score in the power play. And not only get a good score in the power play, but also if one man gets out, if one of the openers gets out, then you know we are looking forward for the next opener batting deep into, you know, maybe over number 13, 14 thereabout, and getting some runs. Not always going to happen like that, but you know, who to tell. We have some players that are really performing. You understand? So let us see. You know, generally speaking, I am more concerned about our batting than our bowling. So you know, I want to see the likes of Hetmeyer, Pooran, you know, Russell, Lewis, Gale if he plays, Simmons, you understand, Pollard. I want to see these guys going out there and getting runs. I am almost certain that our bowling lineup can bowl down any team. And no conditions are going to be different conditions, going to be new to some of the bowlers. But I you know, based on what I would have seen, our bowlers are able to adapt, and they usually do very well. A lot of batsmen around the world struggle going up against our bowlers. So if we are able to get it right with the bat, then we should stand a good chance in this World Cup. And Lendl and Evin Lewis getting this century, coming down to the latter part of the competition, just goes to show that his head is in the game. The proverbs say, who live the longest see the most. We will just have to wait and see how things will go down in this T20 World Cup. But things really looking on the up for us. We're going to leave this one right here for now, my viewers and subscribers. As I said, I just wanted to come and give Mr. Evin Lewis a shout out. So we're going to leave this one right here. Sports to the bone, keeping you informed. Please remember to like, share, leave us a comment. If you have not yet subscribed, go right ahead and subscribe to the channel. Zane, I'm out. Big up on yourself.